Right now at 6, it's Memorial Day, how Americans are honoring service members across the region. And Viroqua's Maplewood Terrace has a hometown hero with 4 legs and a big heart.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. Emily is off. It is Memorial Day. Americans are honoring U.S. service members who have died while defending our country. In Wisconsin, flags were ordered to fly at half-staff to recognize those who served and their families. The order was in effect from sunrise to noon. La Crosse residents lining the streets this morning for the city's annual parade, which kicked off at 9 a.m. this year with a different route, taking them away from downtown due to that ongoing road construction. Despite the route changes, it still featured traditional performances from all 4 La Crosse area high schools.
I just think we have to remember the people that made the big sacrifice and gave their all, and the rest of us can be here because of that.
The parade concluded over at Oak Grove Cemetery. The village of Coon Valley also remembering those who served, beginning with the Honor Guard of the American Legion conducting military rites at 7 community cemeteries, followed by a parade featuring local veterans, the 2026 Citizen of the Year, and performances from Westby High School and junior high bands.
We live in the greatest county and the greatest state and the greatest country, and it's because of the sacrifices men and women made that we get to do that. We're happy to come out and salute them.
After the parade, the Legion hosted a lunch for the public. Another Memorial Day weekend tradition is the start of a new season for the La Crosse Loggers, and opening day is in front of the home crowd. News 8 Now's Jadius McGee joins us live from the lumberyard tonight. How's that crowd, Jadius?
Yeah, Ken, like you said, it's opening day for the loggers here, and it's really just a kickstart to summer for a lot of residents here in La Crosse. Fans began filling into the ballpark since early this afternoon. Teams officials say opening day is always one of the biggest days of the year, bringing together baseball fans, families, and the community.
It's a summertime tradition and a staple here at Copeland Park. So you get a day like today, we get fans coming back, season ticket holders, host families, get the players back on the field for the first time. It's a pretty special day for us, obviously, and we're excited about the 2026 season.
The loggers say they're expecting another busy summer at Copeland Park with games, promotion, and community events throughout the season. And the loggers will be back here playing tomorrow at 6:30, but I'm gonna enjoy this hot dog, so I'm gonna send it back to you for now, Ken. Reporting in La Crosse, Jadius McGee, News 8 Now.
All right. When at the ballpark, exactly. Thank you, Jadius. And as you could tell from the video, just picture perfect weather to take in.
Yeah, perfect baseball weather, perfect hot dog weather, perfect everything weather, really a little warm, but we had a breeze outside for much of the afternoon that helped conditions a little bit. 88 right now in La Crosse under sunny skies, still seeing that light breeze blowing out of the southwest, close to 13 miles per hour. Dry air as well, so not much humidity to deal with. At least it's a dry heat, 84 in Eau Claire under sunny skies as well. Across the area, really everyone's still holding on to at least the low 80s. We're likely going to be staying there for the next couple hours until the sun sets. Then we'll see temperatures cooling off, but not cooling off too much because we have another hot one on the way as we head into tomorrow. Highs likely staying in the upper 80s for multiple days in a row. Maybe tomorrow even seeing a couple 90s on the board with the chance for some thunderstorms a little bit later on in the evening. And then after that thunderstorm chance, we have a very dry stretch that could take us all the way into the end of the month, if not into the first portion of June. Through that dry weather, also going to stay quite warm, so I'll have a closer look at the forecast in a little bit.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Nicole. Well, across the nation, thousands of remembrance ceremonies taking place to honor U.S. service members. In our nation's capital, President Trump honoring lives lost by laying a wreath at Arlington National Cemetery. In New York, veterans and local leaders unfurling a flag at the Intrepid Museum, and volunteers in Kentucky helping place flags on graves at a veterans cemetery where over 5,500 soldiers are laid to rest.
It is the men and women, the brave men and women who have been willing to sacrifice everything so that we can have those freedoms.
Many of these ceremonies holding extra special meaning as the nation prepares to celebrate 250 years of independence. Well, today marks the start of what's called the 100 deadliest days of summer. Between Memorial Day and Labor Day, the number of fatal crashes spiked significantly for teen drivers. Mandy Gaither explains how teen drivers can stay safe on the roads.
It's never easy turning over the car keys to your child, but this time of year can be especially concerning as the next 100 days are considered the deadliest for teen drivers.
That's when teens drive more, they have more free time, and they're often driving in higher risk conditions.
Jonathan Asani with Johns Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health says any new driver, regardless of age, is more prone to car crashes, but inexperience is just a part of what makes driving riskier for teens.
Because their brains are still developing and they have more difficulty calibrating risk, frankly.
Teens between the ages of 16 and 19 have a fatal crash rate almost 3 times higher than drivers ages 20 and older per mile driven. While car crashes are a top cause of death among teens year-round, they tend to spike in summer, rising by 30% between Memorial Day and Labor Day. Not using a seatbelt, distracted driving, speeding, substance use, and having teenage or young adult passengers in the car are all factors that also raise a teen's driving risk.
In addition, driving late at night, particularly between 9 p.m. and midnight, is associated with an elevated crash risk.
To reduce risk, parents can monitor their teens' driving, set clear rules and expectations, like always wearing a seatbelt, not using the phone, and not driving with other young people in the car. Choosing a vehicle with safety features is also important.
Crashes are predictable, they're painful, but they're preventable.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
And tonight is the big night music fans are waiting for, the American Music Awards, honoring today's most influential artists and their passionate fans. This year's star-studded programs features 50 total categories, from Tour of the Year to Song of the Summer. Queen Latifah will host live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Vegas.
There are going to be incredible performances and incredible celebrations that you don't even know about. You have to watch the show. Dancing, movement, singing, action, lights, props, maybe even some pyro.
Taylor Swift leads the nominations with 8, including Best Music Video with The Fate of Ophelia. Still to come, the 4-legged employee who brightens everyone's day. How this special dog is creating family bonds with an assisted living facility's residents.
We're an implant-focused practice. I think the advantage of a father-daughter practice is, I've been at this for 30 years now. I learned things that worked well and things that didn't work so well.
And it was fun to be able to just jump in and kind of complement that. I feel like it made both of us stronger. You don't expect it when you walk into a dental office. You don't expect the family aspect, but when you walk into our doors, we're going to give you that.
If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
Your comfort is our business.
That's not just a catchy slogan at Schneider Heating.
We want to ensure that your entire experience with us and our Carrier products is completely comfortable. From the moment you call to set up an appointment to when our NATE certified and factory authorized technicians arrive on schedule and treat your home like our own. It's the entire reason we say
Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Your comfort is our business.
On the frontier of flavor, a crispy fan favorite returns. Mexi Rolls are back for a limited time with mouth-watering West Mex flavors made in-house daily. Roll in before they ride off, only at Taco John's.
With the Ford Bronco Sport, confidence comes standard. 4x4 performance and 5 GOAT modes goes over any type of terrain standard. Plus, it comes with a massive 13.2-inch center display. If you value this kind of standard capability, look no further than Bronco Sport. After all, confidence shouldn't be an upgrade. Now with employee pricing, lease Ford Bronco Sport for just $299 a month. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Dr. Mehta knows pain.
Oftentimes, I see patients with pain in their knees, their hips, their back, and it's actually coming from their feet.
Her suggestion?
It's as easy as going into a Good Feet store.
Come in for your free arch support fitting.
A cuddly canine is a source of companionship at the Maplewood Terrace Assisted Living Facility in Viroqua. Rosie the dog exudes a quiet yet impactful presence, bringing the comforts of a home to the residents. Meet Rosie, our May hometown hero.
She just walks around and looks at everybody, and Very friendly, but shy, very shy.
Shy as they come, but with a presence no one at Maplewood Terrace can ignore. Rosie roams the halls of the assisted living facility every day.
She comes in at 6 a.m. until 2 p.m.
Her caretaker, Sarah, started bringing Rosie to work about 10 years ago, and she quickly found her routine.
She lays around, she goes in, she has her certain few rooms. She'll go lay down and take her naps and come out when she pleases.
Residents have embraced their canine companion, looking forward to her visits, and sometimes offering incentives for an appearance.
She has breakfast with me every morning, so that's nice. She likes eggs, and sometimes she comes back for seconds.
She's part of the fun, but always polite, never interrupting activities.
Here, she's just so calm. She kind of just does her own thing. She joins in when she wants to, otherwise she's really just sleeps a lot.
Sarah and her daughter Everlyn say Rosie is the perfect family dog.
Everlyn sleeps with her every night in bed, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And Smokey.
Yep.
And they're happy their beloved family member has found a second family here. After all,
like I say, a house isn't a home without a dog. And I think a lot of them agree.
Can you roll over? Rosie, lay down. Rosie, lay down.
I know I agree. If you know someone who's doing good works in your community, please nominate them to be our next hometown hero. Just go to our website, news8000.com, and click on the Features tab. We will have more news ahead tonight, but first.
After our warm start to the week, we're going to continue to see the warmth stick around over the next couple days. I'll have a full look at your forecast coming up right after the break.
With Maxwell White's new zero-dig sewer lining technology, we can repair your main drain line from the inside. No torn-up lawns, no destroyed driveways, no mess. Contact Maxwell White today and experience the zero-dig advantage.
Doorbusters! Memorial Sale Doorbusters, now through May 31st at Slumberland Furniture. Get up to 60% off list. Get this recliner free with this Ashley reclining sofa, just $682. Get a Lazy Boy recliner for just $299. Sealy mattresses starting at just $299. This queen panel bed for just $399. Deals this hot are while they last only, so come early. Memorial Doorbuster deals only at Slumberland Furniture. Doorbusters!
Shopping for your next car or truck? Get more with Maury's. At Maury's Auto Group, more isn't extra. It's just what we do. More transparency, more clarity, more trust, and more value with Maury's More Care program, which includes complimentary first year of maintenance on new vehicles and complimentary powertrain warranty on pre-owned vehicles. That's real peace of mind long after you drive off the lot. Find your more at Maury'sAuto.com. Get more with Maury's.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right. So we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind. Because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we know inspiration is in full swing this time of year. And we're here to help you turn it into reality.
Let's go right here.
Starting with low prices on the brands you want, from a family-owned company where you can be proud to shop. So bring on those wild ideas.
What's next, Mom?
And we'll bring the value.
I've got some thoughts.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
We've done many, many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
Another sure sign of the Memorial Day weekend, thousands flocking to the Wisconsin Dells. Noah's Ark Water Park opened Saturday for its 47th season. The Dells, known as the water park capital of the world, and Noah's Ark says it's the largest in the U.S. Park officials expected around 1,000 visitors on that overcast opening day.
I am so excited. I've been waiting 9 months for this. I came here as a kid, and when you're a kid, you just make those memories and you want to relive them over and over again as adults.
When you're here, you don't
feel like you're in America's largest water park. It's family, it's friendly, everyone, when they're here, they feel so welcome.
Bunch of awesome thrill rides over at Noah's Ark, and you'd expect on a day like today that number of attendees would balloon well into the thousands. Picture perfect if you were going to a water park today, Nicole.
Oh yeah, the perfect weather to try to find something to cool off, and no better way to do it than go down a water slide. That's really going to be the attitude I think we're going to have the next couple days. Going to want to find a way to cool off, because it's really going to feel like summertime out there as we head into the midweek. Even the rest of this evening, temperatures not falling too quickly, still staying in the 80s before sunset in La Crosse, and then we'll dip back down into the 70s, still holding on to a light breeze out there as well, lessening a little bit to what we've seen this afternoon, but a welcome breeze nonetheless, with temperatures staying in the 80s in Eau Claire as well. A couple more clouds maybe moving in overnight, otherwise still a pretty pleasant evening to spend outdoors, and a pretty pleasant couple days ahead to spend outdoors, as long as you're finding the right ways to cool off, because it's going to be a little bit warm out there, even edging close to hot now. Going into the morning, already off to a warm start. Low 60s for your lows, not getting any cooler than 63 in La Crosse tomorrow morning, 62 in Eau Claire. With that warm start, of course, then comes the even warmer afternoon. Widespread upper 80s, similar to today, if not a little bit warmer. Even a couple 90s likely popping through. 90 degrees in Eau Claire, 89 in La Crosse. Quite the warm start to the week. Still going to stay warm on Wednesday, but with all the heat, still comes the chance for some thunderstorms. We'll have a cold front passing through later on tomorrow evening. Not really bringing us a cool down, so to say, but just gives the right amount of trigger to see some pop-up thunderstorms forming later on in the day. So waking up tomorrow morning, going to see mostly sunny conditions outside, but once we get into the evening hours, likely after around 5 or 6, areas closer to I-94 and northward, starting to see some pop-up thunderstorms moving into the area. That's exactly what they're going to be, though. They'll pop up pretty quickly, but the environment for tomorrow, not really something that would sustain any long-term activities, so they'll likely die off almost as quickly as they form. Still could maybe see some low severity thunderstorms in this, maybe some gusty winds and small hail. Otherwise, it'll be a very short period, mainly for folks further to the north, because as this continues to move further south, getting to the I-90 corridor around midnight, maybe a couple thunderstorms within that line, but mainly just going to see shower activity passing through, lingering into very early Wednesday morning. Otherwise, we should be dry for the first half of Wednesday. We could have a similar round of potential thunderstorms moving through later tomorrow evening. Otherwise, not a huge significant amount of rainfall coming in the forecast in the next couple days or in the next week as well. Here's that severe thunderstorm risk for tomorrow evening, just sitting at a level 1 out of 5 in areas in that darker green. Again, maybe the chance for some hail and some stronger wind gusts. Otherwise, the risk overall pretty low, because that storm life is going to be so short. Then for Wednesday, temperatures still staying quite warm out there. Another morning spent in the low 60s, and then Wednesday afternoon, almost just as warm as we're expecting for tomorrow. Upper 80s across the entirety of the area, maybe another stray 90 out there, really just hot across much of the country. As we go into the end of the week, then temperatures cool slightly, but still going to feel quite like summer out there. Highs struggle to fall out of the 80s all the way through the end of the month and into the start of June, and it's going to be dry through that stretch as well. So summertime really starting to settle in as we go into the next few days,
to say the least. Thanks, Nicole. Coming up next in sports, a memorable day for the Miz. Milwaukee's ace on fire this afternoon. Plus, opening day down at Copeland Park. How the Loggers are starting their season. Cade is next.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
During Home's Memorial Day sale, get an extra 10% off home prices, like this dining set for $7.99 or this queen bedroom set, now just $8.99. Plus, get 3-year special financing during the Memorial Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
Some ice cream hits different. Introducing Heartland by Nature's Touch. From rich and timeless classics to fresh twists on childhood favorites and the heavyweights of the bakery. This ice cream is so good, you'll need a moment. Heartland by Nature's Touch. Don't just eat it, experience it.
Oakleaf Surgical Hospital has always been dedicated to delivering exceptional care close to home. Now we're expanding that commitment with River Prairie Surgery Center, opening in early 2026 in Altoona. This new outpatient campus extends Oakleaf's trusted surgical excellence into a modern, convenient setting designed for faster recovery, enhanced comfort, and more affordable care for our patients. Together, Oakleaf Surgical Hospital and River Prairie Surgery Center are strengthening access to high-quality care across Western Wisconsin today and for the future.
Hey, bud.
The shortest distance between two people is a smile. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
Hurry into Home Seasonal Concepts for the Patio Overstock Sale. Get over 50% off select collections, but when they're gone, they're gone. Plus, save on select in-stock patio umbrellas, fire tables, seat cushions, and protective covers during the Patio Overstock Sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports.
Opening day baseball in the Northwoods League. The Lacrosse Loggers back for their 24th season as they took to Copeland Park this afternoon, looking to start the year with a win. So let's go down there. How about this? Brewer Wall of Honor member and two-time MLB All-Star Jeff Cirillo in the house, throwing out the first pitch. You can't see it, but trust me, it was right down the middle. Louis the Logger and the Logger Dog back for another season. And we've got a new field manager, Justin Ramsey, taking over for Lacrosse, looking for his first win. Loggers taking on the Duluth Huskies, and they came out swinging. First inning, and Vinny Smith with a line shot to right field. Back to the wall it goes. That scores a run on the RBI double as Duluth takes the lead. Loggers answering in the bottom half as Eli Small drives one into center field for an RBI single. Then check out the defense. You want to steal a bag, you got to get past Max Kalk, the Ball State junior, with a laser to the bag. That would end the inning. Loggers were trailing early on a bit, but a 5-run 6th inning gave them the lead, and they added on as they're currently up 15-7 in the 8th inning. Loggers with more home games this week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right, Memorial Day baseball at American Family Field. The Brewers hosting the Cardinals for the first of a 3-game series. Jacob Mizorowski on the mound, and the young flamethrower was locked in. First inning, after a leadoff walk, the Miz would strike out 2 of the next 3 batters. Then in the second, how about 2 more Ks, including 3 straight 100-plus fastballs on Torres. Third inning, and Mizorowski was feeling it. He would strike out the side. Now, he would eventually give up a run in the 6th, but would bounce back in the 7th. 2 more Ks, giving him 12 total on the day, giving up just 2 hits. He's also the first pitcher in baseball to reach 100 strikeouts on the season. You do need some runs to win a ball game, and the Brewers had a few of those. First inning, William Contreras with the RBI single in the left. That put Milwaukee in front. Then next batter, Christian Yelich up to the plate. And how about a Yelly bomb? Opposite field for a 2-run shot. Milwaukee up 3. They got more in them. 6th inning, and Garrett Mitchell going to add another. The liner into left. Defense can't make the grab. It's 4-1. And they weren't done. 7th inning we go, and Andrew Vaughn with 2 runners on. He sends this out to deep left field. It's going to bounce over the wall for a ground rule double. Brewers add 1 more as they take it 5-1, the final. Now, Ken, how many at-bats would you need to get a hit off of Mizorowski?
Oh, gosh, you could give me 15,000 at-bats. I don't think I'm getting a hit off him.
He makes it look so effortlessly. He had over 50 pitches of 100 miles per hour today, a new MLB record. He just throws that ball so hard.
Yeah, and even the deeper he pitches into games, he doesn't lose a lot of that velocity. No. He's still ending some of those at-bats at 102, 103.
And you could see it today when you're expecting the fastball, then he'll drop that 86-mile-per-hour curveball in there. It's impossible to know what's coming.
I'd be so stressed trying to think about what's he going to throw me and be anxious that 105 is coming in the inside corner. Like, you just can't predict what he's going to do.
He's so fun. You know, I don't want to get my hopes up. Maybe Cy Young talks going in later this inning. If he keeps this up, of course, I mean, he's got some tough competition, though.
He does, but those numbers are looking pretty darn good so far.
Really is. All right, thanks, Ken. We'll have more weather after the break.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Get an 11% rebate on your outdoor projects at Menards. Works Outdoor Power Tools have everything you need to maintain your yard. Their 20-volt PowerShare batteries work with over 140 Works tools. Power 20, 40, and 80-volt gear with the same battery. This 40-volt cordless mower is powerful and hassle-free, so you can spend less time working on your lawn and more time enjoying the results. Get one for a value of $289.95 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
News 8 and Dairyland Power Cooperative presents Top Notch Teacher, celebrating the educators who go above and beyond. Nominate a teacher who sparks curiosity, shows kindness, or changes a life. Share a short story about what they do. Include their name, school, and grade, and any examples that make them exceptional. Visit news8000.com/top-notch-teacher to submit your nomination today. Help us honor the teachers shaping our future.
Step into a world of creativity and charm at Sweet Valley Artisans, your haven for unique and beautiful items. Discover one-of-a-kind treasures crafted by skilled local artists and small businesses. Each piece tells a story, waiting to become a part of your home. Grab a cup of coffee and stroll through the aisles to discover pieces from art to clothing. Find an item you didn't even know you wanted. Sweet Valley Artisans, your destination for unique finds.
What is a hero? Not the kind from comic books and movies, saving the day. We're talking about everyday heroes, those with a special kind of courage or ability, those saving the day, one person at a time. News 8 Now wants to find those heroes and thank them for bettering our community. Go to news8000.com, click on Features, then Hometown Heroes to nominate someone you feel is truly a hometown hero.
Well, the best time to typically have bonfires is usually in the beginning of summer before all the bugs get out there. See a couple mosquitoes, but still not too bad yet. No rain coming through tonight. Humidity is still low. Honestly, might not even need the fire to stay warm, as temperatures only dip down into the low 60s tonight, and then we're staying in the upper 80s for the next few days. 80s all the way for the near future. So hello, summer.
Bonfire talk makes me want to s'more. Are you a burnt marshmallow guy, or do you have the patience?
I've got a little bit of patience.
Barely melted.
I accidentally burn them all the time. We'll see you tonight at 10, everyone.